Jay Gurudev, let's delve deeper into the academic discourse surrounding Hanuman and his teachings. Are there any notable studies that focus on the use of Hanuman's narratives in educational settings, particularly regarding character education and moral development? Absolutely. Recent research has examined how Hanuman's stories can be effectively integrated into educational curricula to foster character development and moral reasoning among students. A study published in the Journal of Educational Psychology explored the impact of incorporating Hanuman's narratives into character education programs in schools. The researchers found that students who engaged with these stories demonstrated increased empathy, compassion, and moral reasoning skills. Another significant study in the International Journal of Educational Research investigated how storytelling techniques centered on Hanuman can enhance student engagement and critical thinking. This research highlighted that when street teachers utilize Hanuman's narratives, students not only connect with the material on a deeper level but also learn to apply the moral lessons in their daily lives. The study emphasized the importance of contextually relevant stories in teaching moral values, particularly in culturally diverse classrooms. Additionally, a paper published in the Journal of Moral Education examined the role of Hanuman's teachings in promoting values such as courage, loyalty, and selflessness among young learners. The findings indicated that discussions around Hanuman's character, particularly in challenging situations, help students internalize these values and encourage them to emulate similar situations and behaviors in their own lives. It is fascinating to see how Hanuman's narratives can enhance character education in schools. Are there any ongoing initiatives or projects aimed at developing educational resources based on these studies? Yes, there are several initiatives in progress that aim to create educational resources based on the findings from these studies. One such project is focused on developing a comprehensive curriculum that incorporates Hanuman's stories into character education across various grade levels. The curriculum is designed to be interactive, allowing students to engage with the narratives through discussions, role playing, and creative projects that reflect the lessons learned from Hanuman's character. Another initiative involves training teachers to effectively use storytelling methods centered around Hanuman in their classrooms. Workshops are being organized to equip educators with the tools and strategies to integrate these narratives into their teaching practices. By providing teachers with the skills to present these stories in engaging ways, the project aims to enhance students' moral and emotional development. Additionally, there are collaborative efforts with educational institutions to conduct pilot programs that assess the impact of Hanuman based character education on student behavior and academic performance. The goal is to gather empirical evidence on the effectiveness of these narratives in promoting positive behavioral changes among students. Furthermore, research is being conducted to create multimedia resources such as animated stories and interactive applications that can bring Hanuman's teachings to life in a modern context. These resources aim to reach a broader audience to make learning about Hanuman more accessible and engaging for children and young adults. That sounds like an exciting direction for educational practices. Moving beyond education, are there studies that focus on the role of Hanuman in contemporary popular culture, such as literature, film, and social media? Yes, the role of Hanuman in contemporary popular culture has been a subject of interest for researchers in cultural studies and media analysis. A study published in the Journal of Popular Culture explored the representation of Hanuman in modern literature and films. The researchers noted that contemporary adaptations of Hanuman's stories often emphasize themes of heroism, self sacrifice, and the triumph of good over evil, resonating strongly with modern audiences. Another important paper in the Media, Culture, and Society journal examined how Hanuman is depicted in various forms of media, including television shows and web series. The study highlighted how these representations often reflect societal values and aspirations, portraying Hanuman as a symbol of strength and resilience that aligns with the challenges faced by individuals today. This portrayal has contributed to a resurgence of interest in Hanuman among younger generations. In the realm of social media, researchers have noted that platforms like Instagram and Twitter have become spaces where people share Hanuman related content, including quotes, images, and personal experiences. A study published in the International Journal of Social Media and Interactive Learning Environments investigated how these platforms facilitate discussions around Hanuman's teachings and foster a sense of community among devotees. The findings indicated that social media serves as a modern avenue for spiritual expression, allowing individuals to connect with each other and share their devotion to Hanuman in meaningful ways. That's an intriguing perspective on Hanuman's presence in modern culture. Are there any ongoing research projects focusing on the impact of these cultural representations on public perception and spiritual engagement. Yes, there are several ongoing research projects examining how contemporary representations of Hanuman influence public perception and spiritual engagement. One project aims to analyze the impact of Hanuman themed films and television shows on audiences' understanding of his character and teachings. Researchers are conducting surveys and focus groups to gather data on how these media representations shape viewers' perceptions and encourage spiritual exploration. Another research initiative focuses on the role of social media influencers who promote Hanuman related content. The study investigates how these influencers contribute to the popularity of Hanuman among younger audiences and whether their messaging aligns with traditional teachings. This research will explore how these online figures can bridge the gap between ancient narratives and modern spirituality. Additionally, there is an interdisciplinary project that seeks to explore the psychological effects of engaging with Hanuman's stories. In popular culture, researchers are examining how these narratives can serve as sources of inspiration and motivation for individuals facing personal challenges. By conducting qualitative interviews, the study aims to understand how modern adaptations of Hanuman's stories resonate with people's experiences and beliefs. Lastly, a collaborative project is being proposed to investigate the role of community gatherings, such as those celebrating Hanuman Jayanti, in fostering cultural identity and social cohesion. This research aims to analyze how these events, often promoted through various media, enhance community bonds and encourage active participation in cultural and spiritual practices. These studies highlight the dynamic interplay between tradition and contemporary culture surrounding Hanuman. As we wrap up our discussion, what key takeaways would you like to emphasize regarding the significance of Hanuman's teachings in today's world? Hanuman's teachings offer timeless wisdom that resonate deeply in our contemporary society. They provide a guidance on resilience, devotion, and the importance of community, all of which are essential in navigating the complexities of modern life. As we engage with Hanuman's narratives through various mediums, be it education, popular culture, or spiritual practices, we find pathways to personal growth and collective empowerment. The academic exploration of Hanuman's character and teachings underscores their relevance across diverse fields, including psychology, education, cultural studies, and social justice. By recognizing and embracing these teachings, we can foster a deeper understanding of ourselves and our responsibilities toward others. Moreover, as researchers continue to explore the multifaceted impact of Hanuman in various contexts, we open doors to new heights and applications that can enhance well being, social cohesion, and cultural identity. Ultimately, Hanuman serves as a reminder of our potential to rise above challenges and embody virtues that uplift not only ourselves but also our communities. Thank you for sharing such insightful perspectives on the relevance of Hanuman's teachings today. This conversation has been both enlightening and inspiring. Thank you for facilitating this important discussion. I hope it encourages more individuals to engage with Hanuman's teachings and recognize their profound impact on our lives and society. Let's explore further the intersection of Lord Hanuman's teachings and contemporary academic discourse. Are there specific international journals or research studies that focus on the psychological impact of devotion to Hanuman on individuals and communities? Yes, there are several research studies published in international journals that examine the psychological and socio-cultural impacts of devotion to Lord Hanuman. For instance, a study in the Journal of Religion and Spirituality and Social Work analyzed the psychological benefits that devotees experience through their practices of devotion, such as chanting the Hanuman Chalisa. The research found that regular participation in devotional activities was associated with lower levels of anxiety and depression, as well as enhanced feelings of community and belonging. Another study published in the Journal of Psychology and Theology investigated the effects of spiritual practices on resilience among devotees of Hanuman. The researchers noted that engaging in rituals like Anjaneya Homam or reciting Hanuman Chalisa can foster a sense of inner strength and coping ability in the face of life's challenges. This aligns with findings in positive psychology, where spiritual practices contribute to overall well-being and mental health. Additionally, research in the International Journal of Psychology examined the role of Hanuman as a cultural icon in promoting mental health and well-being among South Asian communities. The study highlighted how Hanuman's attributes such as loyalty, courage, and selflessness serve as powerful role models for individuals navigating personal and societal challenges. This representation contributes to identity formation and a sense of pride within the community, reinforcing positive self-image and cultural values. Those findings are indeed compelling. How do researchers measure the impact of these devotional practices on community cohesion and cultural identity among Hanuman devotees? Researchers employ a variety of qualitative and quantitative methods to measure the impact of devotional practices on community cohesion and cultural identity. One approach involves conducting surveys that assess participants' levels of engagement in religious activities, their sense of belonging, and their perceptions of community support. For instance, a study published in the Journal of Communal Psychology analyzed survey data from devotees attending Hanuman Jayanti celebrations. The results indicated that higher participation in these events correlated with stronger community ties and enhanced cultural identity. Qualitative methods such as interviews and focus groups also play a significant role in understanding the lived experiences of devotees. A notable study in the Qualitative Research in Psychology journal conducted an in-depth interviews with participants who regularly engage in Hanuman-related rituals. The researchers discovered that these practices foster not only personal spirituality but also collective identity, as participants described feeling connected to a larger community through shared beliefs and rituals. Furthermore, ethnographic studies have been conducted to observe the dynamics within communities that celebrate Hanuman. Such research, published in journals like Cultural Anthropology, highlights how community gatherings like those held during Hanuman Jayanti or weekly satsangs serve as vital spaces for social interaction, support, and cultural expression. These events help reinforce cultural traditions and values, contributing to a sense of unity among devotees. It is inspiring to see how Hanuman's teachings can strengthen community bonds. Are there particular case studies that illustrate the positive effects of these practices in a real world context? There are several case studies that illustrate the positive effects of Hanuman's teachings and practices in real world context. One notable case study was conducted in a rural community in India, where researchers explored the impact of Hanuman Chalisa recitation on local social cohesion. The findings indicated that regular group recitations not only provided spiritual solace to participants but also served as a platform for community members to address shared concerns, fostering collaboration and mutual support. Another case study published in the Journal of Hindu Studies focused on a temple community in Bengaluru that celebrates Hanuman Jayanti with elaborate festivities. Researchers observed that the event brought together individuals from diverse backgrounds, encouraging inclusivity and participation in cultural traditions. The study highlighted how the communal celebration of Hanuman's virtues, such as bravery and devotion, strengthen intergenerational bonds and reinforce cultural identity among devotees and attendees. Additionally, a research project highlighted in the International Journal of Community Development examined the role of Hanuman-based social initiatives such as food distribution and health camps organized by local temples. The findings reveal that these initiatives, inspired by Hanuman's selfless service, significantly improved community welfare and fostered a sense of belonging among participants. The study emphasized the transformative power of faith-driven actions in addressing social issues and enhancing community resilience. These case studies provide valuable insights into the practical implications of Hanuman's teachings. How are these findings being disseminated to a broader audience, and are there any ongoing collaborations with the academic institutions? Disseminating these findings to a broader audience involves several strategies. First, many researchers collaborate with community organizations, being um, and temples to present their findings in workshops and community meetings, ensuring that the insights gained from studies are shared with those directly impacted by the research. Moreover, academic conferences focused on religion, spirituality, and cultural studies often serve as platform for researchers to present their work on Hanuman. This helps to connect scholarly insights with practitioners and community leaders who can apply these findings in their own context. There are also ongoing collaborations with academic institutions to develop interdisciplinary research projects that explore the intersection of spirituality, psychology, and community development. For example, partnerships between universities and religious organizations have resulted in funded research initiatives that examine the social impacts of devotional practices. These collaborations often include public seminars and discussions, allowing researchers to share their findings with both academic and non-academic audiences. Additionally, both are efforts to publish articles in popular media and online platforms that discuss the relevance of Hanuman's teachings in contemporary society. This approach aims to reach a wider audience, including youth and individuals who may not have direct access to academic literature. Finally, educational programs that incorporate Hanuman's teachings into curriculum materials for schools are being developed. These programs not only share the knowledge generated through research but also empower younger generations to engage with these teachings meaningfully. It is encouraging to hear about a proactive approach to sharing this knowledge. As we conclude our conversation, what final thoughts or reflections do you have regarding the enduring relevance of Lord Hanuman's teachings in today's society? Lord Hanuman's teachings resonate profoundly with our contemporary challenges, offering guidance on resilience, selflessness, and community. His narratives provide a rich source of wisdom that can inspire individuals to navigate life's adversities with strength and compassion. As we face an increasingly complex world, the values embodied by Hanuman, courage in the face of difficulty, unwavering loyalty, and a commitment to service remain essential. They encourage us to connect with our inner strength and foster supportive communities that uplift one another. The academic research and community initiatives centered around Hanuman not only reinforce the importance of these teachings but also demonstrate their applicability in addressing modern social issues. By continuing to explore and share the insights gained from both traditional narratives and contemporary practices, we can inspire a deeper appreciation for these teachings and their potential to transform lives. I believe that as more people engage with Hanuman's stories through education, popular culture, and community practices, they will discover valuable lessons that resonate with their own experiences, ultimately leading to personal growth and communal harmony. Thank you for sharing such profound insights into the teachings of Lord Hanuman and their significance in today's world. This conversation has been enlightening, and I appreciate your time and knowledge. Thank you for the opportunity to discuss these important topics. I hope this dialogue encourages others to explore the depth of Hanuman's teachings and their relevance in our lives. Jai Gurudev, let's delve deeper into the academic landscape surrounding Lord Hanuman. Are there specific international journals or research articles that critically analyze Hanuman's role in spiritual practices and their implications for mental health and well being? Absolutely, the academic exploration of Lord Hanuman's role in spiritual practices and their psychological implications as an active area of research. For instance, a significant article in the International Journal of Hindu Studies examines the psychological benefits of chanting the Hanuman Chalisa. This study highlighted how regular recitation can lead to reduced stress levels and increased feelings of hope and motivation among practitioners. Researchers conducted a longitudinal study measuring participants' psychological well being before and after a dedicated period of chanting. The results indicated substantial improvements in self reported mental health metrics, suggesting that such spiritual practices can be a form of therapy. Additionally, in the Journal of Spirituality in Mental Health, researchers explored the therapeutic effects of engaging with the stories of Hanuman, particularly focusing on the Sundarkand. The study emphasized how the themes of courage, devotion, and resilience in Sundarkand resonate with the individuals facing personal struggles. Participants reported that reflecting on Hanuman's journey inspired them to tackle their challenges with renewed vigor and determination. That is fascinating. Are there any qualitative studies that explore personal narratives or testimonials from devotees about their experiences with Hanuman's teachings? Yes, several qualitative studies have been conducted that focus on personal narratives from devotees. For instance, a notable study published in the Qualitative Research in Psychology journal gathered in depth interviews from practitioners of Hanuman related rituals. The findings revealed that many participants shared transformative experiences where their faith in Hanuman provided them with comfort during difficult times. Devotees described moments of clarity and strength while chanting the Hanuman Chalisa, particularly during crisis, indicating a profound psychological impact. Another qualitative analysis featured in the Journal of Religion and Health examined how personal stories of devotion to Hanuman contributed to a sense of identity and community among participants. The study highlighted that sharing these experiences during community gatherings not only reinforced individual faith but also strengthened communal bonds. Participants often cited instances where they felt Hanuman's presence guiding them through hardships, reinforcing their belief in the power of devotion as a source of resilience. These personal narratives must provide a rich context for understanding the lived experiences of devotees. Are there specific themes or patterns that emerge from these studies regarding how Hanuman's teachings are interpreted in contemporary society? Yes, several recurring themes emerge from these studies regarding the interpretation of Hanuman's teachings in contemporary society. One prominent theme is the idea of resilience. Many devotees interpret Hanuman's story as a testament to overcome adversity, which resonates deeply with individuals facing personal challenges. This theme is particularly evident in the analysis of Sundarkand, where Hanuman's unwavering determination and courage serve as a model for coping with difficulties. Another theme is the emphasis on service and selflessness. Research has shown that devotees often embody Hanuman's qualities by engaging in community service and helping others, viewing their actions as a form of devotion. This aspect is explored in studies published in journals like Community Development and highlights the impact of Hanuman inspired initiatives such as charity work and social outreach programs. Additionally, the theme of identity plays a significant role. Many studies have highlighted how devotion to Hanuman provides a sense of belonging and cultural identity, especially among diaspora communities. The narratives often reflect a strong connection to cultural heritage and the reinforcement of values that promote communal cohesion. Lastly, there is a growing recognition of the intergenerational transmission of Hanuman's teachings. Research indicates that families often engage in rituals together, passing down stories and practices that connect younger generations to their cultural roots. This dynamic is particularly well documented in journals focusing on family studies, illustrating the importance of these teachings in nurturing family bonds and cultural continuity. Those themes provide a profound understanding of how Hanuman's teachings are woven into the fabric of contemporary life. Are there any challenges noted in the literature regarding the practice and interpretation of Hanuman's teachings today? Yes, the literature does identify several challenges concerning the practice and interpretation of Hanuman's teachings in modern context. One challenge noted in various studies is the potential dilution of traditional practices due to globalization and urbanization. Some researchers have pointed out that as communities become more urbanized, younger generations may feel disconnected from traditional rituals and stories, leading to a loss of cultural heritage. Another challenge is the commercialization of spiritual practices. Articles in journals like the Journal of Cultural Studies have discussed how the commodification of spiritual symbols, including those associated with Hanuman, can lead to superficial engagement with their teachings. This raises concerns about the depth of understanding and authenticity of devotion among practitioners who may be more focused on the external aspects rather than internalizing the values represented by Hanuman. Moreover, there is a growing debate about the interpretation of Hanuman's character in contemporary discourse, particularly regarding gender roles and inclusivity. Some researchers argue that traditional interpretation of Hanuman's masculinity may not resonate with modern understandings of gender and identity. This discourse is emerging in journals dedicated to gender studies and spiritual practices, prompting a re evaluation of Hanuman's teachings in a way that embraces a more inclusive perspective. Lastly, there are discussions around the mental health implications of overly rigid interpretations of devotion. Some studies in the International Journal of Psychology have raised concerns about how certain beliefs can lead to guilt or anxiety among devotees who feel they cannot live up to the ideals set forth by figures like Hanuman. These complexities underscore the need for a balanced approach to interpreting and practicing devotion that honors both tradition and contemporary realities. Those insights highlight the complexities surrounding the practice of Hanuman's teachings today. Looking ahead, what future research directions do you believe are essential for further exploring the impact of Lord Hanuman in contemporary society? Future research could explore several vital areas to deepen our understanding of Lord Hanuman's impact on contemporary society. First, an interdisciplinary studies that combine psychology, sociology, and religious studies can provide a more holistic understanding of how Hanuman's teachings influence individual and community well being. Research that examines the interplay between devotion, mental health, and social support systems could yield valuable insights. Second, there is a need for longitudinal studies that track the impact of devotional practices over time. Such research could help elucidate how regular engagement with Hanuman's teachings affects mental health, resilience, and community cohesion in different cultural contexts. Third, exploring the role of technology and social media in disseminating Hanuman's teachings can shed light on how digital platforms are reshaping spiritual practices. Research in this area could investigate how online communities and virtual rituals impact traditional forms of worship and foster a sense of belonging among younger generations. Additionally, there is a pressing need to address inclusivity and diversity within the interpretations of Hanuman's teachings. Future research could focus on how various cultural and gender perspectives influences devotees' experiences and understanding of Hanuman, promoting a more comprehensive discourse that embraces diverse interpretations. Lastly, examining the impact of community-based initiatives inspired by Hanuman's teachings on social issues such as poverty alleviation, education, and healthcare could provide practical insights into the applicability of these teachings in addressing contemporary challenges. By pursuing these avenues, researchers can contribute to a richer understanding of Lord Hanuman's enduring relevance and his teachings' transformative potential in today's world. Thank you for this comprehensive overview. It is clear that the teachings of Lord Hanuman continue to inspire both personal growth and community development, and the academic exploration of these themes will only enhance their significance. I appreciate your time and insights on this important topic. Thank you for this opportunity to discuss such meaningful subjects. I hope that our conversation inspires further exploration and engagement with Hanuman's teachings in all their richness and depth. Jai Gurudev.